if you ever seen Jurassic Park, you probably know that cloning a bunch of dinosaurs and putting them in one park is not a great idea. But what if you did with humans, had no park, and they were just kids, and you gave them families, and they grew up, and well, they had a lot of controversies about it, more so than 20 years later doing the same thing with the dinosaurs, but with Chris Pratt. My topic's human cloning, if you hadn't guessed. I knew quite a bit because of the Jurassic Park movies, and as a kid, I really liked Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Those movies aren't very trustworthy. I also do more research than you guys, so. The real question about cloning is not how to do it, but should you do it? There's people that think that you should because it could be the future of us, and then there's people who are like, probably shouldn't. And the main issues are there's a lack of research and that you have to use a human egg. But what happens when you clone a human? We don't really know. We haven't cloned a human. We've cloned animals like Dolly the sheep, who was born in 1996. She died. Humans aren't sheep though. They're genetically different, and we know that. And Bill Clinton stopped letting us fund research into human cloning, so we don't really have much information. So one side points out no one knows if the process is safe because it could lead to like birth defects, like Down syndrome, missing limbs, the stuff you don't want your kids to be born with, and it could take many eggs to do it. As Kevin Bongor and Christian Congsworth write about in how human cloning will work, Dahlia's sheep took 277 attempts before she was successful, and then they predict that human cloning will have a 1 to 4% chance of success, which aren't great odds if you don't know odds. On the other hand, we won't know until we research it. Breakthroughs could create the ultimate human, like the perfect genetic person, and we'd be able to do it by choice instead of like Adolf Hitler. And even if not, there could just be medical breakthroughs, like figuring out how to cure stuff. Even now, as James Gallagher, a health and science reporter for the BBC, wrote about, stem cells used from cloned tissue have been working better than regular stem cells because it's your DNA and you get to, it works for you. There's lots of unknowns about this, but there's also, the process itself is known. First, you take an egg, you remove the nucleus, easy peasy, and add DNA from who you want to clone, and then you zap it with some electricity. Science does its work, and you suddenly have an embryo, which you, through in vitro, put in a woman, and all the gross pregnancy stuff happens, and blah, 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 you get a kid. And some don't like using that egg, though, because it's an egg, and others see it as life that wouldn't be made, and their choice. Like, infertile and lesbian couples could have a kid that's genetically theirs, like other families do, and others say it's a right, and it's their egg and their body, so they should get to choose what to do with it. The other people see it as killing to make something new, though. Like, religions often see it as the same as like abortion. It's a child that didn't get to choose about its life or anything and was killed prematurely. And then others see it as destruction of a natural order. Whether we were created by evolution or God, we were created in a certain way, and cloning was not that way. So it devalues human life. In conclusion, it's a controversial topic that works for animals, but often also doesn't. And then it is known, but also a lot unknown about it. And is it our right, or is it just killing? It's really up to you. With so many like controversies and issues about though, you really have to wonder like who thought it was a good idea to make a park with dinosaurs?
Right.